Okay, meal planning. Meal planning can seem kind of time consuming and it can seem kind of daunting at first. I'm going to tell you some tricks that I have used that have made things a lot easier. Believe me, I've tried the hard way, and this kind of makes things easier. So after you've done this paper and you found out what your containers are, you are going to go to the files section of the Challenger app and you are going to look for whatever calorie range that you fell under. And there's going to be one for each of those calorie brackets. So whichever one you are, print it off. It's very easy at the top. It gives you the containers listed for the days and the days of the week. So when you meal plan, you need a meal planning sheet, the approved fixed list, and I would get out any recipe books you have, any recipes. I know that I have put all mine in a binder. Each program has its own set of recipes, so I have actually gone through and I have skimmed most of the programs, and I have printed off like their seasoning stuff. I've printed off anything that I thought would look good. They have a Fixate channel. The Fixate channel is all by containers, and I've written recipes down. So anything that you think that you are going to need. Some supplies for meal planning that I think are super beneficial. You don't have to have them, but I definitely would recommend a food scale. I started using that more recently, and it definitely makes me more aware of how much, especially for meat-wise, what is 3 ounces, because 3 ounces is a serving size, which is a red container. So that is very beneficial. Something else you should invest in if you haven't already is a water bottle, okay? The amount of water that you consume is very important, so you want to make sure that you have a water bottle with you at all times. I was making regular rice. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but Uncle Ben's brown rice, whole grain brown rice, 90 seconds in the microwave. Boom. A couple other things. I know that when you get to meal planning, it can kind of be like, I can't do this, it's too expensive. Walmart is awesome. They have coconut oil and avocado oil for really reasonable prices, and the unrefined organic. I just recently got coconut spray today. They also have organic canola oil. So these things that really make food prepping easier. So definitely, like I said, you don't have to, but it will make things easier. So when you go to meal plan, print off one of these. You have your recipes. You obviously don't really need the food scale for food prepping. For food prepping you will, but not for meal planning. So have your list. If you want to get out your containers to kind of visualize what you're kind of planning in advance, you can. And I would also make sure you have a pencil. I'm living dangerously today with a pen, but definitely do it in pencil because you will be crisscrossing things off. All right, so first things first, your Shakeology. Shakeology is your nutrient-dense shake. It is not just your normal protein shake. It has antioxidants. It's got digestive enzymes. It's got pre and probiotics in there. It's basically a salad in a shake. Everybody's different. I am obsessed right now with the cafe latte. I put in a little caramel extract and some almond milk. Boom, done for the day. All right, so my Shakeology is almost 90% of the time my breakfast. So when you do your Shakeology, it is a red, okay? It counts as a protein. So as you are doing this, you will just mark off a red box. So I put my Shakeology. Of course, I lost my extra sheet, but I'm going to put my Shakeology. I'm going to cross off my red, and the almond milk is a teaspoon. Okay, so I cross off a red and a teaspoon. Sometimes I throw spinach in it, sometimes I don't, it just depends. So that's that. For my snack, I always have fruit. Okay, so there's my one purple, so I'm crossing off a purple. For my lunch, I do some sort of, I've been doing roasted turkey breast lately, so I will do turkey, I will do a ½ ounce of cheese, which is a blue, and I will wrap it in lettuce, and I will usually have extra carrots on the side. I tend to go heavy on the veggies, so in my opinion, if you are just starting off and you are getting nervous that you are going to be hungry, or you are nervous that like this is, this is not how I usually eat, I always pack extra fruit and extra veggies. If I'm gonna go over on something, it's usually my fruit and veggie containers. So far I've done one red, one purple, and a teaspoon. So for my lunch, that is another red, that is a green, because I will have lettuce wrapped in it, and I will have carrots usually, and then I usually put mustard on it, and that is a freebie, okay? So when you look at your fixed list, that is a free food. For my snack at the end of the day, I usually do hummus and veggies. So that's another green, and that is my blue. For dinner, I always do some sort of meat and veggies. So we are having chicken kebabs. So that is another red, and veggies is a green. Okay, so for today, I still have one purple left, one red left, one orange, 2 yellow, and a teaspoon. So with the veggies, I might have thrown some brown rice, so there's my yellow. Do not feel like you have to eat all of your containers, okay? And also remember, this is you gotta experiment with it. So I know that when my Monday through Friday, I usually am drinking my shake by 6:30, 7 o'clock. So in 2 to 3 hours from then, I should be having my snack. 2 to 3 hours from then, it is lunch. 2 to 3 hours from then, it is my other snack. Then 2 to 3 hours from then, it is dinner. So every 2 to 3 hours, you should be eating something. So pick things that are easy to go. Like I know that as a PE teacher, I don't really have time sometimes to sit down and eat. So that's usually why my fruit is either an apple, a banana, a clementine, something that's quick and easy. After school is a little bit easier because I have hummus and veggies. I've got time. Same with dinner. So then you will just do this for the rest of the week. So my Monday through Saturday is always a shake. That's always going to be my breakfast. So I'm just going to go through. There's my red. There's my teaspoon. I am a creature of habit, so I will really only change this up probably once every couple weeks or when I get bored. But I like to make it easy on myself. If you're someone who gets bored, then yes, your meal planning may take a little bit longer for you to do. So just keep that in mind. And that's also a good idea why you have the list out, because sometimes I don't like to try new things, but sometimes you just need to. And I just put generic fruit because I will change my fruit up. Usually I do bananas, oranges, depending on the season, strawberries, kiwi, peaches, pears, plums, whatever it is. My lunch is usually wrapped in lettuce. I try to save my yellow containers for dinner, and I usually try to save them for the weekends because sometimes we go out to breakfast, and actually I really do like steel cut oatmeal with peanut butter. That's one of the 21-day fix meals, and I never thought I'd love oatmeal, but I do. And then if you want a snack before you go to bed, that's fine. Keep in mind, it is a journey, right? So like when you write this down, this is what gives you your plan. When I write this out, I am 90% more likely to stick to my plan than when I decide to wing it, okay? That way, on Sunday night, when you are getting everything ready for the week, you know what you need to do, right? You peel those carrots, you peel that cucumber, you get your hummus in your blue container, you cut up your fruit, you put it in your purple container. If you are bringing a salad for lunch and you want to throw chicken in, throw all your chicken in here, okay? If you're going to do dressing, all right? Dressings go in here. This is 2 tablespoons. So you can do that. So some free foods you'll notice are lemon and lime, vinegars, herbs, hot sauce, anchovy paste, any of the 21-day fix dressings, which they all have dressings, so you can go in and it'll tell you how to make easy dressings. Just keep in mind that in the beginning, this will take some time, okay? You'll probably want to take your time kind of looking. If you have a family that you have to plan for and you don't want to be cooking 2 different dinners, I know I don't, then start easy. Don't make these elaborate dinners that are going to take you forever and nobody's going to want to eat it and you're so hungry at the end that you end up eating 4 servings. Take your time, okay? Like I said before, Walmart is great. I just got a pound of whole wheat pasta for like $1, okay? And I compared it to the other whole wheat pastas. There was no difference, okay? So easy changes, or changes, make easy changes, okay? Don't overhaul everything at once, all right? It's gonna become overwhelming and you aren't gonna wanna do it anymore. You are gonna throw in the towel. So as you are doing this, pick something one week to change, okay? Maybe, like I know that I love blue cheese. It's high in fat, it is horrible for you, so I tend to save that for the weekends. During the week, I usually do balsamic vinaigrette, which isn't bad, but it's just not my favorite. So think of things ahead of time. This might take you a while. You might need 30 minutes to go through and do that. It is worth it, all right? It is worth it in the beginning to print these off. If you need to, carry one with you, okay? If you know you're going out to dinner ahead of time, plan ahead, okay? In the beginning, it will take some effort, but the more you do it, the easier it will get. I promise you it is worth it, okay? It will all pay off. All right, you may not lose 5 pounds in week 1, but you will see those gradual changes, and you will see that your clothes are fitting looser. You will feel better about yourself. You will notice things people will start to notice. So it is worth it, okay? Trust the process. Use the meal planning guides. I am here. If you need anything, reach out to me. I will do everything that I can to help you. All right, it is worth it. Just do the meal planning.